Hi, welcome to the Speak Boutique. I'm Tali Kellerstein, pediatric speech-language pathologist, helping children 3 years and up make great sounds. On today's author spotlight, we are talking about Fiona Watt, who has made this incredible That's Not My series, where there are tons of books that are all wonderful for speech therapy, depending on what your target is with the children who you're working with. What I'd like to do is talk about my 5 favorite targets that I use with this series of books. Target number 1, final consonant deletion is a very common error in young kids. They might say cut instead of come or ho instead of home. The series works great for it because every single book has a repetition of the word not. That's not my bear, that's not my cow, that's not my puppy. So there's lots of opportunities for the child to say not. There's a specific one called That's Not My Bat in the series, and so that one's perfect to get 2 opportunities or an extra opportunity for that final T. Target number 2 is the k sound. There's 2 books here that I love using to start kids on learning their k sound. The one is That's Not My Cow, and the other is That's Not My Car. I ignore the R in car, and it's fine if a child says ka instead of car, but both have fabulous opportunities for repeating that k in, here we go, we've got one cow, a different cow, a third cow, and the pictures are super engaging and motivating. Third target is using the book to build syllables in children's words, and the first 2-syllable words that I often work on have the shape consonant, vowel, and there's a number of books that have words that are perfect for this. So That's Not My Puppy is one of them. For That's Not My Dinosaur, I shorten dinosaur to dino. That's Not My Pony would also work. That's Not My Bunny. All of those books would work for the CVCV target. Target number 4 is starting to put 2 words together. So the advanced level of this skill is looking at all the different adjectives. So here we have wings that are soft, so we could talk about a soft duck, or here the feet are bumpy, so we could talk about bumpy duck, and get the adjective together with the word. Whatever my main target is, that's really what I'm going to concentrate on the most. So if a child is having trouble saying those adjectives, I'm really going to be very, very forgiving with those, because the eye on the prize is the main word that they're saying. If that is too difficult for your child to do, then we use the word my. Every one of these books has that opening sentence, that's not my. And so if the adult stops after the not, then it encourages the child to say my and whatever the word is. So that's not my bear or my cow or my dino, my duck, whatever your target word is. You could then use it to build those 2 words together. Target number 5 is the F sound, the F sound. All of them are super applicable for this target, because there are so many textures and so much to feel. So no matter what book you pull off the shelf, you can ask the child has to say feel before they get to feel each picture. If you want a bonus sound, then you could pick one like That's Not My Fairy, which starts with an F, and so you have an extra opportunity for that sound. Just like with car, we're going to be careful with the R in there. R is a later developing sound, and so I'm not going to expect it from a lot of the younger kids that I'm working with, and whatever substitution they're making instead of the R is perfectly acceptable. Having said that, when I'm starting to work on the F sound, I avoid That's Not My Frog or That's Not My Fox, because the consonant blends the 2 consonants together in the FR for frog, or the X sound, which is actually a K and an S together, so it's 2 consonant sounds together. So at the end of fox, that's also often much too difficult for the small children who I'm working on when we're starting this sound, or children whose motor skills are more impaired. Speaking of our sound, I'm going to show you these bonus books by Fiona Watt. So the beautiful things about these books is they're made with puzzles on each page, and what I do is take the pieces out before starting to work on the book with the child, and we put them upside down. You can see from the state of my puzzle that it's really well loved. So we put them upside down. The child then picks up the pieces and has to fit them into the right puzzle. So they'll, for example, pick up the dog. They're right, it fits. And so now we have an extra opportunity to practice that word. Each one of these is tactile, so you can use the word feel. They fit into the slot for the puzzle, so you can use fit. And the animal one has an extra great word because each of the animals, or most of the animals here, have a specific food, and so there's another opportunity for that sound. That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. That's my sound bite. Please comment, subscribe, share, tell your friends, and see you next time.